Alright, so this video is on the Milteo OTK Shadow. This is a really interesting deck. It was kind of playable in this when this expansion Fortune's Hand first came out. But one of the things that was holding it back the most was it had a very poor matchup against Dirt, because this is a deck that is an OTK deck, and at the very earliest it's going to one-turn kill on turn 9. And that's a really big deal because before the mini expansion, one of the main decks to beat was Dirt Rune, and Dirt Rune, when it drew well, it was able to one-turn kill you on turn 8. So being a full one-turn slower than one of the most popular decks in the meta is a very bad look. Now, however, the mini expansion came out, and now the mini expansion is out, the meta has slowed down. Games are regularly going to turn 10. And Dirt is not dead, but Dirt is seeing much less play now, so because of that, that makes this deck a lot more attractive. And another thing that makes this deck more attractive is the nerf. There was a nerf to a very key card in Burial Rite decks, which was Cloistered Sacristan. It basically destroyed the card. So this deck used to be much worse than Burial Rite, but now that the nerfs have happened, this deck might actually be the best Shadow deck in the meta. So basically, this deck is a combo deck, and it utilizes a lot of different synergies in order to obtain a turn 9 kill. So first up, the deck is a Thoth deck. So this deck does want to get the leader effect of Thoth off, and to get Thoth, the leader effect, you need to have 10 Last Words cards destroyed. Now, if you look at this deck, this is not like a Turbo Thoth deck where like half the cards are Last Words. There's not really that many Last Words cards, really. In terms of like cards that give you like a ton of Last Words cards destroyed, we have Nightmare Devour from World Uprooted. We have the Enhance effect of Sarcophagus Rage, which gives you 2. And then we also have Gensetsu, who on Enhance 5 gives you 3 Last Words. And then if you play the actual Gensetsu for 9, then she gives you 4 Last Words. So we don't really have that many Last Words. We only have a couple of cards that can give you a ton of different Last Words at once. So this deck revolves around getting Thoth's effect off, and then on turn 9, you gotta play Milteo, and you gotta play the enhanced 9 version of Milteo. What will happen is that Milteo will auto-evolve, and at the end of your turn, Milteo will destroy 6 other followers on the board, and then will also deal damage to the opponent until their defense drops to 6. So the idea is that on turn 9, you want to play Enhanced Milteo, and then you also want to play 3 other followers on your board that have the Thoth leader effect, or that have the Thoth effect activated to them. Because the wording of this effect is very interesting, right? It says at the end of your turn, destroy 6 other random followers. Then, if the enemy leader has 7 defense or more, deal damage to them until the defense drops to 6. So, because of the way Last Words effects resolve in this game, then Milteo's effect will go off first. So the enemy will get set to 6 life, and then the Last Words effect, the 2 damage from Thoth, that will always happen at the end, because it's called Last Words, right? It seems kind of obvious in retrospect, but yeah, Last Words happen last. So as long as you have 3 other followers on your side of the board that have the Thoth effect on it, then the enemy will get set to 6 life, and it'll take 6 damage from your own followers dying. Now that seems impossible, right? Because you have to play, on turn 9, you have to enhance 9 Milteo, and you somehow have to have enough mana to play more stuff, but you should have 0 mana. So that's where this card comes in, Lara. What Lara does is she allows you to create a 0-cost versions of your cards that will die at the end of turn. So the key things, there's 2 ways you can achieve the Milteo OTK, but they all involve Lara. The easiest way is you need to get a 0-cost Nightmare Devour in hand somehow. The easiest way to do that is to bury it, either using cards like Demonic Procession or Savoring Slash. So bury a Nightmare Devour, and then play Lara to get a 0-cost Baku into your hand. And so basically on turn 9, assuming you have Thoth active, play Milteo, and then play your 0-cost Nightmare Devour to get a full board, and then pass, and then your opponent just dies. That's the easiest way of doing it. However, it's not always the most feasible way, because depending on your draws, maybe you can't find Devour. So the other way to get it is this, Gremmery. Gremmery allows you to recover mana if you use Necromancy. So the other way to get the OTK is to either bury a Legendary Skeleton or a Shuten Doji, and then use a Lara to get a 0 mana version of that. So the key thing about Legendary Skeleton and Shootin is that these both have Necromancy effects, and they have Necromancy 8. So once you have your Grammary effect active, then playing Lego Skeleton or Shootin will allow you to recover 8 mana. So that means once you have a 0-cost Skeleton or a Shootin, there's 2 ways you could do the OTK. Like, assuming you have Thoth active, you could play a bunch of followers, play Skeleton, recover 8, and then Enhance 9 Milteo. Or you could do Enhance 9 Milteo first, play the 0-cost Shootin or Skeleton, and then fill up your board so that you have at least 3 other followers with Thoth's effect on it. So that's basically this deck in a nutshell. It's really, really complicated, and it's very, very fun to play. So let me go over the key cards then. Okay, honestly, there's not really that many key cards. I mean, there's not really that many supplemental cards. This deck is pretty tight in terms of space. There's not really that many substitutions or different options for tech you can get. So first up, key cards, right? We have these cards, Demonic Procession and Savoring Slash. Those are the cheapest Burial Rite cards we have. Alright, Procession is very good in this deck because a lot of the followers have either 1 attack or 1 defense. So Procession is basically a 1 mana draw 2. As long as you discard a card in your hand. Combos very well with Lara. Alright, Lara's a key card in this deck. Legendary Skeleton, and again, Shootin Doji. These are Necromancy cards, which are very, very important to the combo if you are unable to find your Nightmare Devourer. Sarcophagus Wraith is a really, really amazing card. This is a 3-drop that draws you 2 cards. If you play it for 3, it draws you 2 cards and also gives you a dead body, like a dead Last Words. And then if you hand for 6, it gives you a ton of value. You get 2 different Last Words cards destroyed, and it gives you a board, and it heals you. It just does everything you want. It gives you shadows, right? Very, very good card. Ginsetsu is a very, very strong card. And actually, I forgot to mention it earlier, but Ginsetsu is also another great target for Lara. Even though Ginsetsu doesn't actually contribute to the... what is that? She doesn't really contribute to the combo. But getting a 0-mana Ginsetsu is very, very strong sometimes, and you can just get a ton of burst damage, assuming you have your Shootin Doji effect active. And then getting 0-mana Ginsetsu also gives you flash healing, and it also gives you a ton of Last Words. If you play Ginsetsu on an empty board, it gives you 4 Last Words, which greatly accelerates your Thoth game plan. Technically, you could also use 0-mana Ginsetsu to get your OTK off. So, like on turn 9, assuming you have Thoth active, play Enhance 9 Milteo, and then play 0-mana Ginsetsu. And that'll also give you the OTK, as long as you have Thoth active. Alright, and then other key cards is Miyako. Now, Miyako might seem weird here, because, this doesn't have a Last Words, and, it doesn't have a Necromancy effect, so why exactly we're playing it? Well, it's because that this is also, while this is a Thoth OTK deck, it's also a Yokai deck. So later on in the game, using Miyako to silence your opponent's followers and also get stormed is actually very, very relevant as a win condition. And, even if you don't care about that, just using Miyako to sacrifice to Demonic Possession to draw more cards is very, very relevant. And then we do have Milteo. Milteo is still the best 5-drop that Shadow has right now. Milteo himself does have Last Words. And then, of course, other than playing on a 5, it's also part of our OTK game plan. Okay? And then the last key card we have is Guilt Existential Blader. I have 2 in my deck, but most people run 3. It's basically Soul Conversion, honestly. It's pretty much just Soul Conversion. So 1 mana draw 2 is always good, even though it requires you to kill your own dudes. Now the thing is, killing your own dudes is actually very important for this deck, because one common issue that happens is when you're going for the OTK, let's say for example the game did not go well and you weren't able to pull off the Thoth effect quick enough. But on turn 9 you can pick it off, or you can get the Thoth effect off, but you can't do anything else. Or you're forced to leave a follower on the board that doesn't have Thoth's leader effect attached to it. So because of that, basically, Guilt is good in this deck because it allows you to kill off your own board. And making board space, opening up board space to play more followers is actually really important in this deck. So yeah, Guilt's a really, really good card. Other than the fact that it draws you cards, it also allows you to unclog your own board, which is very relevant for this deck. Alright, and then 2 Gremries is core. You could run 3 for consistency, but honestly, like, while Gremry is very, very strong, like, she's not necessary to this deck functioning, because, yeah, Gremry does allow you to get the OTK, but that's only if you can't find Nightmare Devourer. Nightmare Devourer is still the most reliable way of getting the OTK, and we only have Gremry because, you know, we don't always get Devour, so if you can't get Devour, then you end up using the Gremry into either, you know, Shuten or Zero Cost Skeleton game plan instead for the OTK. Alright, so those are our core cards, and, you know, there's not really that much room to add in, like, other supplemental cards. A very, very popular card that I run in my deck is the 2-drop, which is Bone Crane. Now, Bone Crane is a fully stat 2-drop, so it's playable. And then on Last Words, it gives you a skeleton. So it has Last Words, so that's really, really good, right? So that means it's going to add to our Thoth counts, and then it gives you a skeleton. And the skeleton's actually really good, because sometimes we need fodder for Burial Rite. So like we need to throw away cards to Demonic Procession, or Savoring Slash, or Milteo to cycle through our deck. So the fact that this is a 2-drop that gives you another card that you can happily throw away is very, very strong. Okay, and then the other last card that I see some people run is a 3-drop, the 2/1 that on death turns into a 2/2. Helio, yeah. So this is another Last Words card, so again, it's very, very good because it feeds into our Thoth game plan. It's a really great reanimate pull off Milteo. And yeah, it's got Last Words, so yeah. That's basically this deck in a nutshell. So, it's a really fun deck. However, this is quite the wallet deck. I don't remember the exact cost of this deck, but I think it's somewhere in between 76 to 78k. So yeah, that's a huge yikes in terms of cost. So if you're a new player or if you're low in vials, I do not recommend building this deck. I only recommend building this deck if you're a Shadow main and or if you have all these cards already. This is a really, really fun deck, and due to the recent nerfs to Burial Rite Shadow, specifically to Cloistered Sacristan, I do think this is the best Shadow deck in the meta right now. It's really fun. It's got game in every matchup. It's actually very, very strong against Spellboost, in my opinion. It's very, very good against all the tier 1 decks right now. It only really loses to Dirt and Item Shop, but those 2 decks don't really see that much play right now. So yeah, it's kind of an anti-meta deck, sort of. But yeah. And the other cool thing about this deck is that it's kind of like a greatest hits collection of Shadow cards. Like, it uses all the coolest Shadow cards that were printed in the last few expansions, right? So you get to play Milteo, which is the most recent one, but you also get to play the Yokai package, so like Ginsetsu, Shuten Doji, Pudding. You also get to play Legendary Skeleton, Sarcophagus Wraith is like one of the coolest 3-drops ever made for Shadow. You get to play Lara, you get to play Baku. Like, it's just all the coolest Shadow cards put in one deck, so that's the other appeal of playing this deck. So yeah, I recommend playing it. If you can afford it. It's an OTK deck, but you know, sometimes you can get aggressive openers, and there's many different lines of play, and Lar herself is just a really cool card. A lot of cool combos, a lot of weird interactions with 0 mana cards with this deck. Yeah, because like when you take this mini expansion meta compared to previous meta, like one of the main things that was holding this deck back previously was the matchup against Dirt, right? Because Dirt is a deck that, when it draws well, kills you on turn 8. Right, and that's really bad because this deck is pretty slow. Sometimes you can get aggressive openers, but generally this deck wants to kill in turn 9. So being 1 turn slower on average than Dirt is a really, really big deal. But now that Dirt's kind of gone, you know, Spellboost is a much slower deck. It's kind of grindy, right? It doesn't actually instant kill you. It just tries to, you know, play infinite removal and infinite burn healing. So yeah, now that Spellboost is one of the best decks, then that makes this deck a lot better. I guess I just play it. We have 3 Thoths, it's fine. We have 3 Thoths and a lot of draws, so we'll be okay. Looks like, assuming I don't get better draws, I'm probably going to play against Setsu for 5. Unless I find Milteo. Alright, he's got the best possible turn 2. That's going to be really rough for us. Okay, we got Milteo. So much for Gensetsu turn 5. He didn't pick P-Shift. Interesting. There's a second Thoth. That always happens.
On the leaves of the Isha tree.
Actually, maybe I should have suicided this into that, huh? Yeah, I probably should have killed the 3-2 instead. Whoops. By double trading? Alright, I'm just gonna play raw shooting here. Next turn, we're gonna do Milteo and then hopefully get back a Shuten.
Shall learn to be content. Close the turn.
Sure. Free kill. Yeah, Shadow seems really good. This is a really spicy deck too. I like it a lot. It's really fun. This always happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna throw away 1 Gensetsu. And Gremo. That's probably fine. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, a lot of people want to Kyoto nerf, but turns out, no, there's no reason to nerf her. The deck will just fall out by itself. The funny part is, if you read spoilers on Reddit, like, dude, so many people got so hyped for Archangel. They're like, oh my god, thank god, you know, finally we have the Kyoto counter that we've needed the whole time. Turns out Archangel's bad because Kyoto's not going to be the meta anymore, so there's no real reason to increase your max HP. Although being able to make your opponent's spells cost 1 more is still pretty useful though. At least it's still a good tech in shop.
Let me show you what all the buzz is.
Where are we? 3, so I play Gensetsu, it's gonna be 6. Okay. This is a really weak board. Oh my god, we really need some Burial Rites right now. I drew 3 legendary Skellies, man. We're so close to getting Gremo activated, but I might be forced to play this Devour, which is going to eat up my shadows. That's really good. You know, actually, yeah, let's not play this just yet. I think I can afford to play slow against him. He's at... After I kill that, that's going to be 4, yeah. Right? Pretty sure it's 4 now? He's at 4, yeah. So he's going to play Duplicator next turn, if he has it. That's his best turn 7 play. Kill off his 2-2, play Duplicator. Lucille's good too. Guard form. Wow, really? Oh, that works, yeah. Double trade? Okay. Ow. Alright, I need Laura. I need Laura. Okay, so I do need Laura. The problem though is... Can I play all these at once? I can, right? Gremo... Devour... Laura, right? This'll do it. I think I have enough mana to play this, because... Doesn't this cost 4? Yes, it's enough. Okay. Laura, so we win next turn. Nice. Oh wait, no! I forgot, I don't have... Oh shoot. My Thoth is not activated. Shoot, we don't win next turn, never mind. That's kind of bad, actually.
Shall we?
That's fine. I think it's still possible to do next turn. It's gonna be a little difficult, but we can do it. Alright. This gives me the biggest possible boards. I have Thoth activated, and then... Should be fine, actually.
All magic guns can be kind of finicky.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess I had to use Legendary Skeleton here. I think I have to do that. But yeah, the problem is the skeleton won't die. I need to think about this. Is it possible for this to work? T-shift, that's fine. Sure. Ouch. Yes, please keep giving me stuff to attack into. Ow! Holy crap, dude. Alright, is this... Oh! Now it's possible. Guilt. Guilt will do it, yeah. Guilt will do it. So this happens first, right? Let me think about this. Yeah, this will do it.
On the leaves of the Ished tree.
Actually, we might just do this, actually. Legendary Skeleton first, right?
Better a glorious death than an ignominious life.
It doesn't work? I think it does work, right? It should be okay. We have to kill this. And then we play Devour. I think this works. It should work, I think. It's 6. Yeah, it works, It's fine. Yeah, we got it. Yeah! Craigasm.
So this is...
Why I started running the gold guy? That was a rally, I'm pretty sure. I really doubt that guy was actually Evo Sword, his rally sword. Because rally sword would never ever play Ilmisuna. But yeah, Ilmisuna was actually really good that game. Like you saw what happened, right? He was able to Evo face and clear my board at the same time because Ilmisuna has the Unbridled Fury. Alright, sure, let's do this. Okay.
Your defeat was foretold.
Yeah. Resolve is too good. You can't cut that card. It's way too strong. This guy's really high ranked. He's 18k. Damn. Also the Legacy Cup champion. Okay, it's playing Spell Boost. Augment, that's fine. Wait a minute. No. I'm not gonna waste some reroll on this. Oh, this is from Melty Blood. I used to play this game a lot. Pretty funny. This game, back when it first came out on PC, it was called Melty Blood. It was like a long time ago, like back in the early 2000s. I was actually a top player for this game at one point. That was a long time ago though, but I actually was, surprisingly. There's no reason to smoke here. I mean, I guess we could just... Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. But yeah, I was actually considered to be one of the best players for Melty Blood in the country at one point. That was very, very early on though, when no one played it. And then once more people started playing it, then I fell off really quickly. Top 100? What do you get for top 100? I forgot. You get packs, right? Or you get like... You get a globe? So I guess you feel really good about having a globe, right? Freedom? Okay. Damn. I guess we do, Shootin'... Wait, what do we have for dead 2 drops? Skeleton, Crane, Thoth, okay. Special flares, I see. Nice. Alright, we can get punished really hard by authoring tomorrow if he has it.
Do you possess the courage to survive?
Second Kyoka. Alright, we desperately need to find Nightmare Devourer. Otherwise, when he gets his Kuon turn, we're gonna be in big trouble. Does he have infinite runes? Spellboost 10? He's got it, yep, okay. Uh-oh. Please don't mill. No! Oh my god, the one card I didn't want to mill. I milled it. Oh, it's so bad. That's literally the only card I didn't want to mill, and I milled it. Alright. I don't think we can win anymore. Nightmare Devourer is probably the most important card in this matchup. Damn. Because that's generally the main way that we can turbo out Thoth, get all those last words cards. We're almost there though. This will be 8 after these 2 die, so another Ginsetsu will do it. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, of all the cards to mill, it had to be that one. Feels bad, man. He's probably got Kuon now, right? Most likely. Authoring... Runing... I mean, if he doesn't play Kuon, I'm happy. It's fine, sure. Don't Kuon me, bro. Don't you dare. Holy crap, dude. Okay, cool. Yes! Okay, that's good. That's exactly what we needed. That's very good. That's very, very good, actually. Sick.
Cornucopia protect.
We're guaranteed to get Gremory out next turn, right? Yeah. No matter what happens, even if he ignores my boards, we can get Gremory out next turn. Alright, here comes Kuon most likely.
Another fight.
That's fine. Sure. He's board blocked. Unfortunately, I cannot get it activated this turn because of the thing.
You got guts. I've seen them.
Unlimited is a lot harder. Not really. It's not that bad actually. The player base for Unlimited is much smaller. Alright, we cannot get Thoth activated sadly, but next turn we got it. I don't really care about shadows here, right? So I'm gonna throw this away. This is tough. If only I could Thoth activate this turn, but he didn't give me any big things to attack into, which really sucks. I don't care about Gremo anymore, so we're gonna throw that away.
You got guts. I've seen them.
Alright, no problem.
Glorious death than an ignominious life. Let us settle this.
Alright. The top one guy in Unlimited has 230k points? That's crazy. But I guess, like, because Unlimited is a format that has a tier 0 deck, right? Like an actual tier 0 deck. So, I guess it's easier to grind points because you just play the broken deck and you just get free wins all day. Artifact Portal is definitely the number
Take your
one.
shells back.
What does she say? Like, take your shells back? I have no idea what she says there. Okay, are we dead? We don't have the OTK, but, Unfortunately, we don't have the OTK. That's kind of bad. He's probably trying to kill me one turn and prevent me from doing the OTK, which is actually pretty smart. Okay. That's not good. Oh my god, this is not good. This is so bad. He's not giving me a lot of board space. I don't have it, I don't have it, I don't have it. Oh my god, I can't kill with my own dudes. We're so close, we're so close. But the problem is that I don't have Thoth activated. If I had Thoth activated, this game would be over. So annoying. Hold on. One second. Oh, this is so bad. I'm so annoyed right now. We have to do this. This is not dying. I have to do this. There's a pretty good chance we die next turn. If he has authoring to a bunch of Spurn, we can die. Oh my god, I was so close. If only had Thoth already activated. I just didn't have enough mana for it earlier. And oh god, we're dead. 5 damage, right? Does he have enough? He just needs 2 Runes at Spellboost 7 to kill me here. Yeah, the problem is, like, he actually played really well around my OTK. Like, early on, he made small boards that my my last words couldn't kill themselves into. So because of that, like, I I wasn't able to get my Thoth activated. If I had my Thoth activated this turn, we would have won immediately, but this guy actually did a really good job of playing around the combo.
Your defeat was foretold.
How many points? 18k, yeah. This guy played super, super well. Alright, he needs to play double Rune. Wait, we're alive. We're actually alive. Oh my god. We didn't die. Somehow we didn't die. Holy crap. How is this possible? I think we win now, right? Yeah, we win. We win, it's over. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Wait, actually, do we have lethal on board? 7 plus... Oh, we just have lethal on board. That's pretty funny. Right? Okay, we actually don't even need Thoth. That's pretty funny. Wow, that's anticlimactic.
Let us settle this.
Who needs the OTK?
Solve through my fiction.
Alright, we beat a guy who had 18k points. Pretty good way. Pretty good deck. Portal, alright, sure.
Fate cannot shackle me.
Last time we played against Portal, I misplayed pretty heavily, but we still ended up winning. Let's see if we can play correctly this time and still win. We're going second, that's really bad. Portal is kind of a first deck. Okay. I'm not gonna play that.
You'll find peace
Android,
like
sure.
this every millennium.
Better a glorious death than an ignominious life.
That's perfect curve. Vortex Colony. This is not good. Yeah, this is really bad. Strike form.
With all that I am. With all that I am.
Okay. Next turn is Shuten, and then we have Lovers, and then probably Nightmare Devour after that. Seems like a plan. Wards? Sure, that's fine. Can't kill that, sadly. That's fine. This has got to be pretty awkward for him. Nothing he can play has a good trade into this, so he's forced to like kill off his own dudes here. Syntonize. Oh, I guess he could do analyzing, right? That's still pretty good. Draw a card off this.
Will not surrender.
Key shift, I'm assuming? Yeah,
Now
key
is the
shift.
time to strike.
Alright. Alright, please give me a good roll. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's actually the worst roll I could have gotten. I guess we're doing this. This sucks. Okay. Draw 2, it's not bad.
I will fulfill my vow.
I will fulfill my vow. Okay.
I love that clamor and cacophony.
We drew both Gremmaries, goddammit.
A cornucopia of contempt. I love that clamor and cacophony. What a feeling.
What a feeling.
What?
Cruelty makes you human.
Alright, incoming duplicator.
Guess it's my turn.
That's not duplicator.
You don't find gizmos like this every millennium.
End of the road.
Let me show you what all the buzz is about.
Okay. What the? Okay. We're so close to getting Gremmo activated. But I wonder how important it is. Do we really care about Gremmo? I'm not sure we even care right now. Gremmo... Thoth? Thoth is pretty good. Okay, I have an idea. Let's do this.
You got guts. I've seen them.
We're gonna overdraw, that's fine. So next turn we have Gremmarie.
You beckon?
Yeah, this is fine. Just really trying hard to find Milteo right now. Oh, we have Milteo, never mind. All we have to do is survive then. I think we could win if we could survive. His artifact destroyed count, however, is at 6, which is very dangerous.
What? Impossible.
Shift. Are we just dead here? No, we're not. Duplicator, okay.
They speak.
Oh man, it is a good thing he doesn't have Modesty. If he had Modesty, we'd be in big trouble right now. That is a lot of damage, holy crap.
I'll live again.
Technomancer, sure. That gets Storm.
You got guts. I've seen them. Shall we?
Okay. I think we're good now.
Concentrate!
Big trouble now.
There we go. Alright, we should be able to set up the OTK next turn. Is there any chance he can kill me? If he has enough P-shifts into... Yeah, into it, we could die. Oh, he's so smart. Damn, he is so smart. This guy is actually so smart. He knows that... Wow, I cannot believe it. This guy actually played around it. I'm shocked right now. He actually played around it. This guy's a god, dude. This guy's actually a god. Wow, dude, this guy actually played around it. He didn't clear my board. This guy is a god. Oh my god, he's so good. Well, if he tries to kill with the world shenanigans, I can still... This plays around it, but wow. This guy is so good at the game. Okay. Let's see if we can do it. We didn't get any healing, too. That's really bad. Can he kill me without touching the Milteo? That's the question. He's gonna need Gremory. Or not Gremory, he's gonna need, Munia here. Alright, we're probably dead, right? Not getting a healing is so unlucky. Oh, he's dead. Never mind, doesn't matter. Not gonna do it. Wow, what a crazy game. What a crazy game to end the stream on. God damn.
これがプリンで得た力